It's time to take attendance. Let me get a quick screenshot real quick. It's gonna be kind of hard. She's back. Okay, I'm gonna do roll call right quick. If I call your name and you're here, just use your mic and say "I" or "here." Okay, Mr. Addison is here. Garrett is here. Gamer Mag. Pretty Baby.
Present.
Bismarck.
Yeah.
Getty Dope.
Yeah.
Alicia Yahweh.
Here.
Nayari.
Here.
Liliana Blackwood. Liliana Blackwood. Okay. Nitro Chambliss.
Here.
Egypt Crew.
Here.
Lauren Smith.
Here.
Dante King.
Here.
All right. John Doe. John Doe. Adkish Liliana.
Here.
Okay. Alicia Atkins. Alicia Atkins. Kaylani Ariel.
Here.
And Colton Rayleigh.
Here.
Alrighty. All right. I took attendance. Okay. Give me 1 second. So today's meeting is basically about our new training requirements and our requirements for your rank ups. They're about to change starting from today moving forward. Uh if you guys will stay back at the end, we will teach you guys, or I will personally be taking you outside for hands-on training and an explanation of how to do the new driving course that we're adding. But that we'll get to that later. Let me go ahead and talk about the first thing I wanted to speak about was the weekly Rate the Leaders reminder. So every week, maybe on Thursdays and Fridays, y'all will get a notification in your bill. It will say something like "Rate the Leader," and it tells you if you don't rate the leader, you will get a reprimand. So a lot of you have gotten reprimands from yourself. It says it was given by yourself. Those are from Rate the Leader. If you click the three lines at the top of your screen and click Factions, and under members, it says rate the leader. If you were selected, you will be able to see everything. You'll vote on how the organization of the hospital is out of five, and so on and so forth. Ask you questions like that. You guys have to make sure that y'all are voting, or else you will receive that reprimand. So from today on forward, if you receive a reprimand after today's date, it will be in effect. That means one reprimand will result in a 2 week cool down before you can rank up again. So make sure y'all are checking that weekly and don't miss it. Secondly, we have operational rules and restrictions. Please do not spawn the buses without authorization from CP, DCP, or an AP. Do not travel to the Army base unless accompanied by a CP, DCP, AP, or someone in charge of the EMT team. Okay? We're getting a lot of calls and recordings of a lot of our medics going up to the military base without any reason. Y'all, please note that is a reprimand. Please note. Do not respond to CPR calls without a partner or an active body cam. So if something was to happen and you cannot provide that body cam, you will receive a reprimand for that. Everyone should always be on cam when out doing CPR. If you guys continue to, violate these rules, you will be reprimanded for any of those actions. Does anybody have any questions about that? Use your taxi emote.
No, I'm good.
Alrighty, Mr. Black, could you read number 3 for me, please?
Okay. Oh, I think I have the wrong document.
I can't hear anything he's saying.
He said he thinks he has the wrong document. He's switching to the other one. Just give him a second.
Yeah, I got the wrong document.
It's in a DCP chat. It's the weekly meeting.
Just finished downloading.
You said what?
So number three, blue territory zone conduct. Medics are allowed to use their guns and tasers while inside of the blue territory zone. Medics must not shoot at anyone outside the blue territory zone, perform CPR, give pills, or medkits. Violations in these areas will result in immediate reprimand. Right? So no one should be caught doing these three things: shooting at anyone outside of the blue territory zone, performing CPR, or giving pills or medkits. Right? That will be immediate.
Okay. They saying they can't hear you. I'm just gonna repeat what he said. The Blue Territory Zone conduct, the one that the gangs have and medics, y'all are allowed to use your guns and your pistols, your tasers. Y'all are allowed to use that within the blue zone. Okay, but you're not allowed to shoot at anyone outside of the Blue Territory Zone. You must not give CPR, give pills or med kits. And doing so will result in an immediate reprimand. Also, do not respond to any calls in that area. Most likely, if it's a CPR call in that area, it's somebody inside the blue zone, okay? Was there any questions about that? Use your taxi emote. Alrighty. Mr. Garrett, could you read number 4, please?
Okay, sure, no problem. Number 4, that's going to be the lobby conduct. Medics must maintain a strictly professional attire in floor 1, floor 2, and the front of HP. Arguments, disrespect, or inappropriate language in these areas will result in one reprimand. Keep the lobby clean, calm, and professional at all times.
Alrighty. Mr. Gamer, do you have your second device set up? Okay, no problem. I'll go ahead and read number 5. Gossiping and corruption. It is strictly prohibited to gossip within a faction. Any form of corruption is also unacceptable. Coercing members to view the faction or its leadership in certain ways for personal gain is completely not allowed. Gossiping about players on any floor of the hospital is strictly prohibited. If you have concerns or issues, you may speak to an AP or higher, but spreading gossip is not tolerated. Please make sure y'all are keeping things professional and clean when it comes to, everybody has problems and it's fine to express that. But I shouldn't be coming outside and hearing, certain medics saying certain things about certain people. If you have questions, comments, concerns, everything should be handled on floor two. Nothing should be handled to where everybody can see and hear what you're saying and spread misinformation of things like that can happen. So make sure y'all are coming to the correct people to explain your issues and concerns. If you don't want to explain it on game, and you feel like there's ears, eyes listening, you can always text the AP or higher um moving forward. Okay. Now this is a big reason why we had this meeting because a lot of people were missing our trainers, and even today we have a few missing for our meeting with our training requirements. So we wanted to get everybody on the same page, okay? Our training schedule is about to change and we have new training requirements. There's going to be a day 1 training and a day 2 training for green scrubs. And I'm going to cover what exactly day 1 and day 2 is. Give me 1 second. Let me pull it up. Okay. So basically, day 1 training will be completely on Discord. Um, it will be done like an orientation class, basically. And hold on, let me pull up the steps to it as well. No, I cover 6. I wanted to explain it to everyone. Yeah, you could do that once I read them what day 1 and day 2 will be. I'm looking for the file. I'm not seeing it. I just had it pulled up. I'm sorry, y'all. Technical difficulties.
Great
Thank you,
job,
thank
Nunu.
you.
Woohoo! Wow.
Lord, I think I accidentally deleted it. I'm not gonna lie. I had it all marked up for y'all, neat and cute. I'm trying to see if I sent it to anybody. This sucks. Really, it does. I have everything marked up, but the main thing I wanted to talk about. Okay, let me just go off the top of my head. Basically, what day 1 is going to be completely on Discord. The main topic is to like get them accustomed to, the rules of the faction, the MD rules, the project rules, and the server rules. Also, teaching them how to do the macros and all of that stuff. So basically, what would happen is in game, what you would do technically, you will come up to the new trainee, or they will come up to you, ask how they can rank up. You would drop a macro that says something like, "Hey, I'm gonna be your trainer or your mentor. Add me on Discord. This is such and such. You're gonna send them the macros, the rules, like the role setup, basically what we already do, right? They're gonna send that over. You're gonna send that over. They read everything. They have to put their macros in, and we're gonna have scheduled days. So that's what I do have written down. The scheduled days that we have for day 1, which will be Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. One at 11 a.m. Eastern, one at 3 p.m. Eastern, and one at 7 p.m. Eastern. And all the trainers will have to be required to have a certain amount each week for the training department. And every rank 3 and above will be automatically put in the training department. If you guys don't keep up with your weekly tasks, you will be demoted, and that's for every rank that joins the department. Um, Not to move too fast. Let me go back to day one. You will screen share. It will be like a call, a Discord call. You will screen share a video of me, talking about the rules and stuff. There's another video about how to do macros, and then of course you'll do what you do in game, which is like read them the rules down the line. So basically, all you're doing is just reading to them. That's it. Then you'll take attendance, uh, and then comes day two training, which will be their CPR portion of it. They will get their macro check. They will get a simulation of the rules, how to drive around HP, use the cars and stuff like that, and that's pretty much it. They have the simulators real CPR call, so that's what your shadow would be for. They would be there, y'all would tase them to death, and they would simulate a real CPR call. Um, there's also a little mock-up sheet about that. So everything I'm talking about now is mocked up already. And then when we leave this meeting tonight, I want y'all to go read when I make the announcements, everything. Because from today on forward, we're going to be doing this. I will teach y'all how to do the day two, but day one is pretty just reading. That's all it is, reading. Um, Let me go back to it. The new rank up requirements. I'm going to go over that. Starting from a green scrub, you must attend a mandatory day one and day two training class before promotion to a white scrub. Okay. You must also, as a white scrub, you must complete taser training before promotion to a blue scrub. Blue scrubs must attend supervisor and shadow training course before promotion to pink scrub. This is where everyone who is in a pink scrub will have to, put in their work. So, as a pink scrub, you must host and log 3 trainings in the training log and attend 3 department events a week before promotion to brown scrub. So, what that means, whether you're in EMT, SRT, or whatever the case may be, you have to attend 3 of those events a week. And there's going to be more than 3 a week. So, just to let y'all know, if y'all want to take it slow and do one a week, and then you get your next rank up within the next 3 weeks, that's fine. It's totally up to you how you do it, but but you need to. Jesus Christ, I said that backwards. I'm sorry. I'm talking about the trainings with that. If you don't want to host a training and you want to do once a week, okay, that's fine. But you have to do your weekly tasks, which is going to the events for the departments, okay? Um, Secondly, brown scrubs must host 3 trainings and a training log, attend 6 department events in a week, and pass evaluation before a promotion to a white coat. Okay? So APs, and I think rank sixes, we haven't decided yet, will be conducting interviews for white coats. So before y'all get your white coat, y'all would have to pass like a little test or something. White coats must log 4 trainings in a training log and must attend 2 hiring events a week and attend 4 department events a week. Okay? When you get to your purple pants, you must attend 2 hiring events a week, 4 department events a week, and complete 4 white coat evaluations. So, like I said, with the evaluations and the trainings, y'all can pick however fast or slow you want to keep doing that. If you want to do multiple a week, if you want to do once a week, just know you won't get your rank up until you get your required number, okay? But you have to keep your weekly requirements up to date or you will be demoted. You will get 3 warnings before. So if you were to, let's say, you need such and such 5 a week, okay? If you get 1 warning the first week, the second week you get another warning. By the third warning, you're out the department and you're demoted, okay? So we're going to communicate and let you guys know. Once you get to an AP, that's a final administrative rank appointed by command staff CP or DCP after their review and interviews. They will mostly be in charge of departments. They will be you guys as manager for the departments. If you have questions or issues, you always go to them about everything department related, okay? When they're in the lobby, they're your highest form of supervisors when the DCP or CPs aren't online. And it's just important to make sure you guys know um, to at least listen and respect the authority and its faction as well as yourselves. I see a lot of misconduct going on downstairs where people talk a little lopsided towards people. I kind of want that to stop. I don't want to see no more of that. The cussing is fine. Everybody can cuss, but cussing at each other and other people is not. That's not cool. So one thing I wanted to also say, day two training, it will be more so of their request for it. So all the trainers will be having a job to check the request form every single day before they log on or log off and make sure these people are getting trained. Um, they will have the date that they requested for it, so we would know how long they've been sitting there without a training. And it's up to everyone in the pink scrub or higher to check that. If they already have gotten their training, please use a check mark, and please only check mark the training that you were participating in. Okay. Um, and of course, it's going to be a new way that we post the training logs to. The reminders I put were to maintain professionalism and composure during all these sessions. Completion of required trainings is mandatory for rank up advancement. So if they quit so this was a question that kind of arise. If they quit mid day one orientation, do they get like do they have to start over? Absolutely yes. If they want to leave, I don't care if it was 5 minutes before, they need to get every piece of information that they need to get, as well as their macros. Everything needs to be completed in full 100%. Okay, because what happened is a lot of people leave mid trainings and then come back and get rushed through it, and then they're easily brought up to pink scrubs or white scrubs, blue, and then they're breaking rules. We don't want that. We don't need that. We don't want people to get in trouble for things they don't know. So it's important they stay through these meetings. Incomplete trainings will result in rank up delays. So if you put in someone names incomplete and we can't find their trainings because you made a mistake or you didn't post the training on time, you will get a rank up delay. So you won't be able to rank up for the next rank up day. Okay. Um, and if weekly tasks aren't completed, of course, on the third warning, you will be demoted. And that's what I wrote down for uh, the training requirements. Does anybody have any questions about that? Just please use your taxi emoji. Okay. I think I kind of already read Gamer's part. I'm sorry, Gamer. Kind of went too fast. Okay, go ahead. Yeah. Okay. And one more thing. I made an announcement about it in the last meeting. And also, if y'all miss any meetings in the future, there will always be a link to a PDF or either a video where I want y'all to rewatch it and at least understand what was said, because a lot of times these things will be changed and y'all come back and be like, well, I didn't know this, or this is why we have the recordings and the PDF files. So I announced that I need everyone in the faction to add their rank to the front of their Discord name in parentheses. So if you see me, you see, let's say, so like this, you see how it says rank 9, Miss Nunu? I want everybody to add their Discord name just like that in the parentheses, whatever your rank is. And you can also just use the Flyby chat to know what rank you are. I want it to look exactly like that. That means so when we have these beaten calls, it's easy to identify who you guys are at the beginning of your username. Instead of, you might have a long name and it's at the end and we can't see what rank you are. So we want all the new trainees to be able to identify all the trainers and the higher ups as well. That way. Is any of my DCP or CP APs want to say anything?
Yes, I have something to say. So, good evening, everyone. All right. I just want to say that I need you all to be really careful and remind you all that the project rules are not just on paper because it wants to be on paper, but there are rules that needs to be followed, right? I have on cam and body cam today and yesterday that blue scrubs and pink scrubs signing in and signing out on floor one, right? And that's I will not have going on my watch because of the fact that you have been trained and you actually are higher than the others. So you should be making an example. You should be an example, I should say. So I wouldn't scare you. Definitely, I will give you a warning, a verbal warning, and then after, if it happens again, you will be reprimanded because I cannot have people that will be future leaders making simple mistakes like that. It's one of the easiest thing to do. Go to the elevator, go up to two, sign in. Right? I get that sometimes you may AFK some part of somewhere on floor one, but when you return, please go to floor two and sign in. Don't just sign in on floor one and then get behind the desk because you will see me on floor two for your punishments. Thank you. Other than that, sorry. Other than that, I realize that the the way that we work, it's coming together, right? It's really coming together. I like the fact that people are now asking, especially the blue scrubs are now asking to do shadows other than being asked to shadow, and pink scrubs are asking to do trainings, which for me it's something good. What I wanted to see, right? That's all I have to say. Good job, everyone. Keep the good job going. Keep it up. And any questions, any concerns at all, you go to your APs, you go to your supervisors. If you if you go to the rank above you, if you can't get their if they can't solve it, you go to the person after that and you just come up the line, right? And my door is an open policy door. You walk right in, right? You walk right in, you come see me with anything. I'm here to help. Okay? Thank you so much.
I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Is there two different discords? Because the only one that I have is the one state. Does the Med have its own discord? Just find the videos if you miss videos.
Yes. If anybody who isn't in the Discord, if you would please stay back after this meeting, I will get you set up quickly. Mr.
Okay.
Gamer, I saw your hand up. Could you speak? Also, to piggyback off of that, I noticed it's a rule that we don't really implement yet, but we are going to start getting more strict on it because it's there for a reason. The rule that states don't ask for a rank up on a non-rank up day or your rank up will be withheld. If any given time where anybody asks for a rank up on the non-rank up day in the future, you will be restricted from ranking up on the next rank up day. Okay, so please make sure you guys are knowing that Sundays, Tuesdays, and Fridays are rank up days from 12 a.m. to 12 a.m. the next again. Okay, so please make sure you got your requirements in between those times. If you need to be ranked up, if there's no DCPs online, please just tag us in the faction chat and let us know that you need to be ranked up. Okay. Did any other AP or DCP have anything to say before I move on?
Oh, I'll go.
Okay.
All right. So based on what the chief just says, pertaining to that rank up thing now. So if you guys don't remember the rank up day, it's always in the docs that we sent you. So you guys could always feel free to take a look on the doc. It has all the rules. Also pertaining to what Mr. Black had said, I will drop my Discord for anyone that hasn't added me already. And if you have any concerns, any video, anything, you could send it to me. I'll go through it. And if it's good, I'll have it sent up to the command, which is the DCP. If they're not available, I'll send it to the chief. All right.
All right. We're going to go rank by rank from highest to lowest now to ask if you guys have any questions, comments, ideas. This is you guys' time to speak and you will be heard. Um, Nothing you say will be anything wrong, okay? This is your time to communicate. If you agree with the rules we're putting in place, if you don't, please don't feel like you aren't having a say in anything that we do, okay? So starting with our rank fours, which is the brown scrubs. Do you guys have anything?
Nah, nothing to say right now.
All right. And our pink scrubs.
I don't have anything.
All right, D. Moving on to our blue scrubs.
I can't think of anything.
Alrighty. White scrubs. Just Lauren. Okay. And what about our green scrubs? Does anybody have any more questions or comments? All
Nope,
right.
not at all.
Alrighty. So in the second portion, it will be hands on. I know some of you aren't at the ranks of a rank 3 yet, but I really want y'all to stay back, especially my blue scrubs, to understand how this process will be held. But right now, can I get a drop of people who need to be added in the Discord? Just type your Discord name in the chat, please.
And while they're doing that, permit me to say, to recognize three guys who have been standing out lately this week. Mr. Dope
Is
Day.
this meeting over with?
No, it's not.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Dope, Mr. Bismarck, Mark, and also Lillian, Mr. Lillian. Just want to congratulate you all on very, very good work this week. I have been around, I have been hands on with some of you all doing trainings and stuff. And the work that you put in, the patience that you display, it's up and above, up and beyond. And I just want to commend you guys. And Mr. Lillian, I would like to commend you on joining the faction and showing that thirst for more knowledge. I like what I see, and I believe you will be one of the shining stars for this for HP in the future. Right, keep it up. Not saying that no one else is doing their jobs like Egypt. Egypt was there with me for hours last night, getting some training done, and I commend her for that. Like it was a lot, but she stood there. Oh, Brianne, Brianne is someone that I personally helped in a blue sleeve straight up to now because she always asks questions. And that for me, it says a lot. And please, guys, do not be afraid to ask questions. This is the only way that you will learn and understand what's going on. Okay?
Got it.
Alrighty. Yeah, Nitro, I can't find you. If you could just send me your friend request, please,
Yeah. On Discord or on here.
on Discord. I just put it up in the chat.
Yeah, I don't have two devices. If I go to Discord, it'll log me out.
Okay, no problem. We'll get it done. Once we're. Could I have everyone go to floor zero? Um, I want to load up in the buses so that everybody can hear me. Mostly my blue scrubs and higher. If the green scrubs want to tag along, oh gamer, I didn't see your hand. Sorry. But if the green and white scrubs want to tag along, you guys can. I will have Dr. Addison driving the second bus. Okay. Yes, gamer
Okay.
Matt. Yeah. Also, that's what HR department was for. I don't know if we'll have another HR department during my term. We'll try to get it worked out. And that bringing that, that's something I forgot to talk about. But I didn't want to talk about it because Dr. Gray isn't here. Where we do have a full department up and running, SRT, Special Response Teams. Which basically what they do is they joint with PD and Army to conduct their trainings. We finally got their itinerary. So from Thursday moving forward to Sunday, I want everybody to understand that we are on the same page. These trainings will be effective immediately. These new rules will be effective immediately. And we're going to be working on fully developing departments and getting them rolled out by Monday. So the rest of this week, we're just going to focus on more so getting y'all used to training and logging them correctly. And then on Monday, moving forward, everybody will be technically doing everything for the departments. We do have hiring events twice a day. We'll be having hire events twice a day. It was like that before, but if we talk and we come up with something different, we'll let you guys know. Again, I'll say you guys have requirements as pink and higher. and you will be responsible for conducting those um, hiring events as well. So make sure y'all are available. We'll announce everything. We'll ask questions. What time do you think it should be, and etc. But let's make our way downstairs to load up on these buses. It's fine, gamer. This meeting is pretty much over with. It's just I'm gonna teach them how to do day 2 training. I got you, gamer. We'll talk about it after the meeting and stuff. I wanted to get everything finished and complete. All right.